Hey guys, with Abomination9 here, back playing some more Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Now, as you can see here, Fates Collide, the new X and Y series, has just come out. I think it came out yesterday? The 2nd? I'm recording this 3rd in the morning. It's May 3rd, yeah. And yeah, so I bought 3 packs, so I forsook getting that Darkrai. The Darkrai one, what I was talking about? Which was like 900, just because the new set came out. I decided to buy these instead. So I bought one of these, one of the promo versions, and then just 2 of the regular ones. And this is what I was talking about getting, but then I chose not to get it because these came out. That's what I was gonna buy. So, with the promo version, I'll show that off real quick. You get this Pansear, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the new Pansear. So its holographic's pretty cool because it's animated. It's flowing downwards, kind of like that Lugia card I got before. And the coin it comes with is this Chespin coin here, this silver Chespin coin. So if you wanted to know what you get out of that promo pack, you get this coin, that Pansear, Holo, and one of the Fates Collides packs. So I have 3 of these, but I also have 6 normal X and Y, your standard X and Y packs, which I'm going to open first, because we're going to save the best Fates Collide for last. Let's start with like the regular ones and get it over with. Try to do it as fast as I can so we can just get straight to the new Fates Collide. Though also you can just skip to the Fates Collide part of the video. Bit off, we got Skitty, Froakie, Shelder, Spewpot, which I didn't have. I actually needed one of these, so I can evolve it up all the way. Venipede and another Xerneas EX, which they took my other Xerneas, the one that was kind of like flying through the card. This one's kind of just standing there posing. They took that one away from me because of all the troublemakers cheating the game like a week ago. But finally, we got another one, so we can put that bad boy up on the thumbnail. I need to remember that. Xerneas EX, this pose here, because obviously there's like 50 different versions of this card art. It's also holographic as well, so we lucked out, got a EX and it's holographic. So now we got this bad boy back. I guess now I know that you get them from the regular X and Y too. Like, I didn't know where they came from. Shelder, I don't know why these energies are showing up as new. Shelder, Pansage, Sandile, Swirlix, Sableye, Mr. Mime, which this isn't the good Mr. Mime. This is a good card. Pretty much get rid of your opponent's Pokemon's energy for free. You don't have to flip a coin or anything. Ooh. Aegislash. I have not seen this card before, and I'm assuming I needed it? I think I have a double blade. I don't know if I have a single one, but I know I have the double. So stance change. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may switch this Pokemon from an Aegislash, Pokemon with an Aegislash in your hand. Any cards attached to this Pokemon, damage counter, special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. Prevent all damage, and it's King's Shield. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon can't use King's Shield during your next turn. Alright. I don't know if this card's any good or not. Maybe. This stance change confuses me. And oh cool, Delphox. I have 2 of these now. I can actually get a couple of these running, so I only had 1. In the theme deck, I only got 1, so I can only use 1 in there, but I guess if I make my own deck with Delphox in it, now I can have 2 of them, because this is a pretty decent card, as any Tier 3 starter is. I still don't have the regular version of him. I have the Mega version, right? I still need just a regular version. Oh, we finally got a Porygon. Jesus Christ, took forever. Rotts, Eevee, Porygon, because we have like 80 Porygon 2s. Golets, Spinarak, Sableye, Vespiquen, which we did not have. Which this is the dirty one, right? This attack does 10 damage, 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. So yeah, this is a discard deck enemy, which they're super annoying because they end up hitting for billions of damage, and there's nothing you can do about it. And a full card art Gyarados. Oh snap! I want a red Gyarados though. Full retaliation. This attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on each of your Magikarp. So if you're running just like a straight Magikarp deck, though Magikarp only have like 30 health, so that seems a bit weak. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. If tails, this Pokemon does 30 damage to itself, which is 100 plus, up to 130. The other Gyarados, I think, is better? Yeah, the other Gyarados is better. This is just full card art. Though, he has the double effect, which, if he kills something... Oh, wait, no. This is the different... This Pokemon may have 2 tools attached to it. So that's the upside to this one. He's allowed to have 2 tools. So you can have, like, 2 muscle bands to give him an extra 40 damage. So that's okay. But the other Gyarados has a move that hits all bench Pokemon on the board. And he has another move that I think you flip a coin for each energy you have, and it does like 30 more damage per heads, which that's really good. And another Mega Tyranitar EX, which I was just talking about. I already had one of these. So here's your Destroyer King again. Now we got another one in. I guess I can put this up on the thumbnail. So we have Xerneas EX and Tyranitar EX, another one. So we have 2 of those now. I don't think I've opened this one too often. I'm not sure. Oh, Nidoqueen. Lotad, Solrock, Illumis, Torchic, Spheal, Nidoqueen. A new stadium. It doesn't... Yeah, it's a new stadium. What is this one? Each basic Pokemon in play, in each player's hand, and each player's discard pile has no abilities. What the? Gorbis. Is that new? Yeah, it has to be new. I haven't seen this card before. So Captivate. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active. That's a decent skill. And this attack does 10 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's always decent if you're fighting something that needs a lot of energy. We have a Beedrill, again one of my favorite Pokemon. Not my favorite, or not necessarily in the top 5 or 10, but still one of my favorites. And a Ninetales, which is okay. Actually, this is a really good card. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. Its ability is that no one can play stadiums, which stadiums can kind of turn the tables. So, no stadiums, and 70 damage, and puts them asleep. A guaranteed sleep. This is a good Ninetales. I mean, there's a couple different Ninetales, but this is probably like the best one I've seen so far. Oh, now I have 2 of these open. It's going to be a while before you get to the Collide. It's probably going to be like 12 or 13 minutes in. So Barnacle, or Binnacle, whatever. Pita, Baggins, Spearow, Fletchling, Fletchinder, a full card art Bennett, which is a pretty good one. We have 2 of these now, right? Oh, I have a holographic version of this. That's what only has 1. Well, it says I only have 1. So yeah, I have a holo version of this. And a... Oh, crud, Zekrom. Zekrom, I can put this in there. So, I don't know. These kinds of cards are like a bit too much, because you have to run this in like a fire electric deck. Because he needs like way too much different kinds of energy. He's a dragon type, and he uses electricity and fire. The dragons are really iffy because you need so many different types of energy sometimes. So, electric for the first skill, energy stream, 30 damage. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. That's pretty decent if you've been discarding energy. And 4 mana, 2 electric, 1 fire, and the other one can be whatever, for 100 damage. He's an okay Pokemon. Might be a bit hard to get this. If because you're probably going to be running 3 energies in this kind of deck. You're probably going to have electric, fire, and double energy, so I don't know. I guess you don't have to put double if you don't have any doubles in there. Also, this is holographic, so that's pretty good. Another Togepi. Barely anything new here. Wurmple, Pikachu, Togepi, Bagon, Shuppet, Skyfield. Each player can have 8 Pokemon on his or her bench. I've seen that in use before. Executor. Another Executor. A Hollow Executor. To go with our not Hollow Executor. And a Togekiss. This is our second Togekiss. I don't have this version. I have the special version that you got in the Versus matches. So flip a coin. This is powerful slap. Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage times the number of heads. So what? So you would probably be trying to get to 3, since the other skill uses 3 energy. So this could do at least 150 once you get to Aura Sphere. Correct? Yeah, you could make this Togekiss hit really hard. The other one doesn't, I don't think is that good, but I feel like this next attack's going to be pretty good too. 70 damage. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So yeah, those are always good, being able to hit the bench. So this is better than Rapidash's version. Rapidash has the same thing, but for 2, it hits for 40 and 20 to the bench. So this is 70 and 20 to the bench. This is a good card. It might be better than the other Togekiss, but I'm not sure. Now, what you all been waiting for, like I said, 12 minutes in, the Fate Collide. All these cards should be brand freaking new. They better be. Cost me that Darkrai special edition set. Alright, yep, all the cards are new. Ooh, we got a flip card here, or a double card. So we got Spoink, another Binnacle, jeez. Minkino, Solosis, Riolu, Alakazam Spirit Link, Zygarde? I haven't seen this Pokemon before, so let's read up on him. As a fighting type, though it looks like a dark type, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with one of his or her active, that's okay, or a break. Didn't we just see one of this? Something like before. 70 from Togekiss. 70 damage if the defending Pokemon is Dark or Fairy Pokemon. It can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So very situational, but good attack nonetheless. 70 for 3 is alright, and then if you're in a situation where your opponent has either of these, well then they can't do anything. Now let's read this. So the bottom half is choose which way, blah blah blah. This player's Pokemon can't be asleep or paralyzed, and the other side is, let's see, choose which way this card faces before you play it. This player's Pokemon can't be confused or poisoned. Alright, so it's pretty much just, do you not want your Pokemon to go to sleep or paralyzed or confused or poisoned? Because you're giving yourself a buff and your opponent a buff. But if you don't have any of these effects, it's pretty much just to help you. Though I guess if you're running... Okay, let's think about this in play. If you're running a Machamp, is it Machamp EX? Machamp has a move that confuses him, I think. So you can run this and flip it the other way so that you can't get confused, and then he can just keep using that attack without confusing himself. Okay, Bent Spoon. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to this Pokemon, this card. Oh, so the Pokemon this card is attached to. That's alright. So you can't put any stats effects on this Pokemon that it's attached. That's pretty good. Please be an EX. Oh my god, Umbreon EX. I don't even need to evolve. This is going up on the... We're probably gonna have like 20 EXs up on the thumbnail here. Hopefully each one of these packs comes with an EX, and I can just have like 20 EXs up on the thumbnail. So Umbreon EX from the Fates Collide booster pack. Veil of Darkness, 20 damage. Discard as many cards as you like from your hand, then draw that many cards. Okay, whatever. Endgame. Okay, I'm curious. 70 for 3. If your opponent's Mega Evolution Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 2 more prize cards. That's definitely endgame, because killing it gives you 2 already, right? Or do Megas drop even more? I'm not sure. We'll have to check up on that later. So, you're at least taking 2 from killing it, and you're taking another 2 from this skill, so that's 4. So this is, you would want this to be in your EX, anti-EX deck, pretty much. And just somehow buff this card to be able to kill a Mega. Or weaken a Mega to the point where this can kill it. And then swap them out and just boom. 4 prize cards. At least, because I don't know if Megas give you more than 2. That's a good card. Though, if you're not fighting a Mega, it's an okay card. Okay, we got a couple doubles already. Jigglypuff, Larvitar, Vullaby, Burmy, Binnacle again, last special. Draw a card for each of your benched basic Pokemon. Helix Fossil, Omnanite, Pokemon Fan Club, and Spoon. Is this a different Pokemon Fan Club? We were just reproducing this card every generation. Brazong. Isn't this a normal? Isn't it just like in the regular series? I don't think this is a Fate Collide one. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks, including damage done to your bench Pokemon. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure this Brazong is a normal card from the other series. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20, so it's 60 for 3. It's okay Pokemon, it's nothing special. I was expecting something not from the old series. Come on. So it'll be 100 and something new cards added to the game from this new expansion. Ooh, that's a cool Fennekin card art. So let's look at this. Invite out. Flip a coin of heads. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active. So his skill's not that great, but his card art's pretty cool. Binnacle, Bronzer, Larvitar, Snivy, Power Memory, the Zygarde EX, which we've gotten one of those earlier, didn't we? Just not an EX version. I think, right? This card is attached to. Can also use the attack on this card. 3 energy, all cells burn, 200 damage, discards 3 energies attached to this Pokemon. Jeez, just attach this to something? I didn't know you could do this. I didn't know you could give Pokemon other attacks. Is this just a Fates Collide thing, or has this been there forever? This is almost like a freaking break card. So you're giving your EX card a break ability. Okay, Omnanite, Kangaskhan, Mega Punch for 4, and you can get that out pretty much early if you're just running an all normal and just nothing but doubles. That you could get that like in 2 turns. Oh crud, we finally got a Tyranitar, but not the one we need to get Mega Tyranitar. Is this hollow? It is semi-outside hollow. It's not that great of a hollow, because the hollow in this game sucks. Raging Roar. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may attach 1 Dark Energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. So this is, you bring this guy out endgame when your opponent's beating you, because this requires freaking 5 Dark Energy. 150 damage at its base, Dark Mountain. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. This attack does 50 more damage for each supported card discarded in this way. So this is a 250 damage ability if you get lucky and have supporters, which I guess you would have a supporter deck with like a bunch of supporters, or have a Pokemon that's able to look at the top of your deck and rearrange it and just put those supporters there, then trade him out next time, and then boom. Though you would want to have a Pokemon that can look at the top 3 and then sort them as blank and then the 2 supporters, so that when it becomes the turn to put Tyranitar out there, you draw the card that you don't need, and the next two are supporters. Blah blah blah. And then another EX. Not that amazing, but we got 4 EXs in this set of booster packs that we've gotten. So who we got? We got another Mega Tyranitar. We got Altaria here. Altaria, whatever you wanna, however you want to pronounce it. Umbreon, and another Xerneas. Or a Xerneas to replace the one that they took away from me. Powerful Gain, 30 plus. If this Pokemon was healed during this turn, this attack does 60 more damage and heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, so that's pretty good. You just pop a potion, that's 30. You're doing 90 damage with this skill, and you're healing for another 30, so all in all you're healing 60. Shining Wind, 80 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon has no weakness, so keep using this if you're fighting a fighting deck, and you will not take that bonus damage, or actually, never mind, lightning, you won't take that bonus lightning damage, so if you're fighting a lightning deck. So that was a pretty good draw. That was the last one, right? Yeah, so that was pretty good, I think. We got a lot of good cards there. I'm trying to filter this for the EXs. Whatever they did to the new update made cards load slower for a while there. I don't think it's doing it now, but they were loading really slow. So we got another Mega Tyranitar. We got this Altaria. We got Umbreon and Xerneas in this set. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. I'm kind of just holding this out until I scroll all the way to the bottom. See ya.